Hey guys, got another workout for you. This one's going to involve a little bit of equipment. That could be bands, dumbbells, kettlebells, actual workout equipment, or some kind of improvised stuff that most people will have laying around the house. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but first let's get through our warm-up, then we'll kind of go over what we might need for equipment and get into the workout. First one, we're going to go split stance, so one leg back, one leg forward, just reaching up and down, big reach. Coming all the way to the floor. Good. Coming over the top, side to side, big reach with that top arm. Good. Now rotating. Good. Same thing. Other leg back. Good, over the top. And twist. Good, we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to go side to side jumps for 20 seconds. Ready, and go. Good, jumping over that imaginary line. 10 more seconds. Good. So next we're going to be going into our squat to stand. So feet are about shoulder width apart. Just going to let myself bend at the waist, grabbing those toes, pulling myself down into a squat position, getting those hips nice and low. Chest is up, one arm comes up at a time, and we stand. We're going to do 5 of those total. So bending down, knees out, arms straight, trying to get that chest up as high as we can. That's 2. And 5. Good. Next one, we're going to do an RDL reach. So I'm hinging at the hips, pushing those hips back, chest is up, reaching my arms out as far as I can in front, going for 10 reps. So here we go. So next one, we're going to go 20 seconds on hip twists before we get started. So I'm going to bend our knees a little bit, twisting our hips from one side to the other, trying to minimize the amount that we're bouncing up and down. There's going to be a little bit, but we want to just think of those hips side to side, not so much bouncing up and down. Going for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Just twisting from side to side. Pretend there's a ceiling a couple inches above your head so we're not bouncing too much. And time. Good. So we're going to go to bear crawl shoulder taps. So in a quadruped position, knees are directly below my hands, or knees are directly below my hips, hands are directly below my shoulders. Lifting those knees a couple inches off the ground. Going 5 times each side, reaching the hand to the opposite shoulder. Locking those hips in so we're not twisting. Good. So from there, we're going to stay down on the ground. We're going to go back to that quadruped position. This time, knees could be on the floor. So knees don't need to be lifted up in that bear crawl position. Try to get some light so you guys can see. I'm going to bring my hand to the back of my head so my elbow's out here. I'm bringing this elbow underneath the opposite side. Big reach up. Going 5 times each direction. Good, really trying to open up that upper back. So we're going to the other side. Good. So coming back on our feet. Gonna be going high knees for 20 seconds. So just getting those knees up as high as we can. Opposite arm and leg. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Try to stay in frame here. Get those knees up nice and high. Got 10 more seconds. And time. So, on our backs, go into our glute bridge march. Backs on the floor, heels down, toes up. Arms on our side, head relaxed. Bring those hips up. Let's bring the knees at 90 degrees, going 8 on each side. And go. Good. So we're going to go onto our left side, going side plank for 15 seconds. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Nice straight line. Holding that for 15 seconds. Keeping those hips up and forward. Good. We're going to switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Five more seconds. And relax. Good. Last little set here. Got a couple more things. Back on our feet. Go jumping jacks for 20 seconds. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. And time. Good. So we're going to do a quad stretch, overhead reach. So I'm going to grab the top of my foot, pointing that knee towards the floor, just reaching the opposite arm towards the ceiling, just alternating one side to the other, trying to get a good stretch through the front of that quad. I'm going to go 5 times each side, right? Big reach up with the other arm. Good. Last one, gonna stretch out our ankles a little bit. So we're gonna go half kneeling. So left knee's down on the floor, right foot is flat. Keeping that right heel on the ground, just driving that knee as far forward as I can without that heel coming up. It's gonna go 5 times each side. Make sure we're keeping that heel down. Good. Same thing, other side. Big stretch, pushing that knee out as far from the toes as we can. Good, and time. All right, guys, so we're gonna get into our main workout now. I'm gonna kind of explain everything we're doing. As I said in the beginning, we're gonna be using some equipment for this. I want to be able to incorporate some more pulling exercises, which are very limited if you're only using body weight. Again, I saw through a survey I did that a lot of you guys have dumbbells, kettlebells, bands, maybe not all of those, but a lot of people have at least one. Again, if you don't have anything, that's okay. We'll give you some options here, but I'm gonna show some exercises that a couple of them will require some equipment. All right, So for our first block, the format of this is going to be 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So we're going to be doing 3 separate exercises, but we're going to be doing them on both sides. But I'm going to start by doing each exercise on one side, then the next round we're doing all of the same exercises on the opposite side. So as I explain this, you'll get a better idea of what I mean. For the first one, we're going to be doing a staggered stance RDL. Basically means, let me have you see both of my feet here. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart in this direction, but shown from the side. Back foot is going to be lined up, so the toes of the back foot are lined up with the heel of the front foot. Heel of the front foot stays down the whole time. Back foot, the heel can come up if we need to, and we'll need to get that range of motion. So I'm going to be doing an RDL from here. So just pushing my hips back and coming up. All right, so we could load this a few different ways depending on what you have available for equipment. If you have bands, just go with the band under that front foot. Again, feet are shoulder width apart. Back toe is lined up with the front heel. Hips are back. Keeping tension on that band. That's one option. If we have dumbbells, real simple. Just have dumbbells at our side here. All right, same thing. If you just have kettlebells, we can have one kettlebell in front of us. I'll just grab a small one because that's what I can reach right now. Again, same thing. One kettlebell hanging in front. Now, if you don't have any of that stuff at home, that's fine. We'll most likely have something we can lift up. Really easy option that most people will have kicking around. Just grab a backpack, fill it with whatever you have that's heavy. If you have hardcover books, that always comes in handy. That's nice and easy. But, books, canned goods, anything that has a significant amount of weight, you can get some weight going on there. All good. Got a handful of books in here. It weighs probably about 20 pounds or so. So gives you some decent resistance there. If you don't have a backpack or books or anything that you could load up like that, another option would be just to use milk jugs or a bigger gallon water container, like laundry detergent containers, whatever you have, anything that you can fill up with water and add some weight. Don't be afraid to experiment or improvise a little bit here. All right, all I'm going to do here, I can hold this however is comfortable. I usually go from the side here so it's not hitting the floor too quick. Again, same position, hips are back. Bring it to the floor, hips through at the top. All right, so again, don't be afraid to improvise a little bit. We're going to use whatever we have. All right, after those, next one, we're going to be doing planks with a leg lift. So we're going to start again doing all one side first. So in a good low plank, so I'm on my forearms, straight line from my hips up to my shoulders. I'm just going to start with my right leg, just lifting that leg straight up, keeping my back position in place. Hold for a second at top, and then release back down. All right, so forearm plank, start with the right leg. Right leg's just lifting straight up. Hold for a second or two. Relax back down. Last one, we're going to be going reverse lunges. So again, starting all on one side. Here, for this one, since we were doing right leg for the other ones, we'll keep the right leg forward for all of our lunges. So we're stepping back with the left leg. Here. Again, if you want to add weights to this, if you have dumbbells, if you have jugs of water, if you want to keep holding onto that backpack to add a little bit of weight, these if you want to. Also, just throw that backpack on your back for a little extra resistance. Same thing. Again, going for 30 seconds on one side, then switching. All right, so that's going to be our first block. We're going to go through that 3 times on each side. So remember, we're doing all one side and then switching and hitting the other side. All right. You're going to set a timer. If you guys are ready, we're going to get started with those staggered stance RDLs. So in solidarity with those of you that don't have any exercise equipment, I'll start by using the backpack. Let's get ourselves in position. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So here, right leg's forward. Push those hips back, up and through. back nice and flat, pushing that hip back as far as we can. Front heel stays down. Got 5 more seconds before we switch to our plank. Good, we got 10 seconds in between, getting into our plank position. Again, forearms on the ground. Going in 3, 2, 1. Start with those leg lifts. Again, all right side, we're not alternating here. Hold for a second at top. Hips are locked in so we're not twisting. Heels lifting straight to the ceiling. Five more seconds. And time. Back on our feet. Got 10 seconds. We're going to those reverse lunges. We can either hold that backpack or those weights in front of us, or we throw that backpack on our back. Going 3, 2, 1. Left leg stepping back. 30 seconds on one side. You can also do these body weight, guys. Any single leg stuff is pretty difficult to start with. So if you just want to do this body weight, no worries. Got 7 more seconds. Then we're going to start everything else on the left side. And time. Good. So getting right back into it. 10 seconds rest. Going to go to that RDL, left leg in front. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Really pushing that hip back. Really focusing on squeezing that left side glute as we come up. Nice and controlled on the way down. Really pushing the hips back, keeping the back nice and straight. And time. Going back to our plank and leg lift. We're going to be going left leg raising this time. 5 seconds. In position in 3, 2, 1, go. Really squeezing that butt to lift that leg up. Holding for a second at the top. Make sure you keep a strong plank position the whole time. Straight line from our heels up to our head. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back on our feet. This time left leg forward, stepping back to our right, and go. Controlling the downward portion of that lunge, driving through the thigh and that front leg as we come up. Five more seconds. Good, and that's one full round down. We're going twice more through this whole series. Give you guys a few extra seconds on this one, so take a few seconds to catch your breath, grab a sip of water if you need it, get yourself ready. We're going to start back on the right side for round 2. All right, guys, we're ready for the second round on this. Going back to our split stance or staggered stance RDL. Again, toes of the back foot should be lined up with the heel of the front foot. Feet should be horizontally, shoulder width apart. All right, let's get ourselves ready. Grab our weights, grab our backpack. I'll switch it up this time. I'm going to switch up to the band. Give some different options. In position, ready. In 3. Actually, let's hit the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. So pushing those hips back all the way through at the top. Controlling that way down, really feel that stretch through the back of our thigh. Got 5 more seconds. And relax. 10 seconds rest. Going back to our plank with leg lift. 5 seconds. In position. Going to 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Go. Good, got 5 more seconds. Let's keep it going. And relax. Back on our feet, going into those reverse lunges. In 3, 2, 1, stepping with the left leg. Right leg stays in the front. Get myself set up so you can see. Going dumbbells this time if you can see them. 3, 2, 1, and time. Switching, going left leg forward now. I'll keep the dumbbells here for my RDL, going 3, 2, 1, go. Really pushing those hips back. And time. Good, 10 seconds, then we're gonna switch. Gonna be going plank with the leg lift on the left leg to start here. In position, going 3, 2, 1, go. Inner plank, left leg's coming up. Again, locking those hips in. Squeezing for a second at top to hold that leg up. 10 more seconds. And relax. Going back to the backpack on these lunges. Left leg go forward, right leg stepping. Going for 30 seconds. Driving through that left leg, so we step up, and time. That's 2 rounds down. We got 1 more round on each side for this one. Again, take a few seconds, catch your breath, grab a drink of water. All right, guys. So, going back to that right leg forward, staggered stance RDL. All right, I'm going back to use my backpack this time. Get ourselves ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Really driving those hips back. Again, we should have a straight line from our hips up to our head. Think about showing off the logo on your shirt the whole time. Not letting that background. 5 seconds. Good. Switching back to our plank with leg lift. Get ourselves in position. We got 5 seconds. On our forearms, going 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure we're trying to hold for a second at the top of that leg lift. Halfway through. 5 seconds. and relax. Coming back up onto our feet, going to a reverse lunge. Right leg forward, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, driving through that front leg, hip and knee extending all the way at the top. 'And time. Going back, hitting everything else. Going back through on the left side. 5 seconds, I'm going back to my band. Left foot's forward on the RDL. Ready, and go. 10 seconds. The hip all the way through at the top. Reaching that hip back as far as we can. Good. Back to our plank leg raise, left side. 5 seconds, in position. For 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, controlled. 10 more seconds on this one. And back up. Last one are reverse lunges. Going back to my dumbbells here. Left leg stays forward in 3, 2, 1, go. 5 more seconds. And time. Catch your breath, grab some water. For the second block, we're going to be going 30 seconds of work. This time we'll have 15 seconds of rest, give you a little bit more time in between exercises. We're going to go 3 times through. So, first one, again, we'll need some kind of equipment, some kind of weight, whether that's actual gym equipment or if we're kind of improv, or we're just improvising. Either way is good. First one is going to be a squat with a press out. So I'll start doing this with a kettlebell. We could also do this with a med ball if you have a light one. Here, squatting down. When I get to the bottom of that squat, pressing that kettlebell out, coming back in and up. So it's down, out, in, up. So we're pressing out and coming back in at the bottom of that squat. So it's not this. I'm not pressing out as I come down, then in as I come up. It's down, then out, then in, then up. So we're trying to stabilize in that bottom position. With these, it's important that we don't go too heavy. If you try to go too heavy with this, you're gonna fall over. That being said, obviously if you don't have a kettlebell, you kind of use the backpack on this, same way as we were at the beginning with the other exercises. Here, squatting down, out, in, up. You might need to make that a little lighter than you had it for the other exercises, depending how much stuff you have in there. Another kind of impromptu piece of fitness equipment you can use. You have a gallon of water, gallon of milk, got a gallon of Simple Green here, any kind of bottle here, same thing. Down, out, in, up. So basically anything with weight to it. So again, anything you have kicking around the house you can use for that. Anything that weighs, anywhere from probably 8 up to maybe 20, 25 pounds. You typically don't want to go too heavy on these. If you do, you tend to fall forward. But want to make sure that we're really stabilizing as we do that. So when we reach out, we don't want to lose our back position. All right. Next one after that, we're just going to be going back into our old friend, the side plank, starting on the left. You guys should all know this by now, but if you haven't seen the other videos, it could be here. Knees are on the floor, my feet behind me. I'm coming up into that side plank, or I can have my feet all the way out. My floor's a little uneven here. I have a bunch of different things cobbled together. But I can be here. Again, I want to make sure I have a strong shoulder position. If my shoulder's too high or too low, I'm going to put strain on my shoulder joint here. So you want to make sure my elbow is directly below my shoulder. When I lift here, hips are coming up and forward. So I don't want my hips to be sunk back. I want everything to be in a straight line. So make sure those hips are staying forward. As always, we want to make those harder. Add our leg lift. Or if you have a bench, you can put the top foot on a bench to balance yourself. There's a really challenging version of that. So that's our second one. After that, we're going to go into a row. Again, anything you want to use for a weight for this is fine. So if we have a band, again, similar to with our RDLs, hips are back, stepping on that band, elbows coming in tight to our side. Think about pulling that band into our back pocket. Really try to squeeze those shoulder blades together, really engage those lats. Same thing, if you have dumbbells, we can use dumbbells there as well. Place the bands here. Pulling those weights into our pockets, so we're not coming up to our chest, we're pulling up to our waist. All right. Again, if you have a couple gallon jugs, same thing. Or again, go back to that same backpack we've been using for everything. We're bent over here. All right, so we're initiating that movement by pulling our shoulder blades together. So I'm not using arms first. Movement's coming from our shoulders, then our arms. So it's here. Shoulder blades come back, elbows stay close to our sides, pulling that weight to our waist. Last one, we're just gonna be doing side plank again, this time on the right side. Same exact thing as I showed on the left. Obviously not much changes there, so do the same thing, other side. We're gonna go through this entire progression 3 times through. So let's get a timer started. And you'll be going 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Again, starting with our squat and press up with whatever we want to use for equipment. In position, we're going 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure we're keeping good, strong posture and not letting that weight pull us forward. We got 10 more seconds. And time, we got 15 seconds to rest. We're gonna go to our side plank on the left-hand side. Get down on the floor, you got 5 seconds. Ready, in 3, 2, 1, go. Hips are up, hips are forward, holding that position. If we want to stretch that top arm out, we can. Not letting those hips sink to the floor, everything stays up. We should feel this on the bottom side oblique. So that muscle down the side of our core between our hip and our ribs. Keeping everything up. If you need a quick second break, let those hips relax and then bring them right back up. But we've got 10 seconds. Try to hold it. And relax. 15 seconds. We're going to our rows. Again, you can do these with a band, dumbbells, kettlebells, backpack, gallons of milk, whatever you got kicking around. 5 seconds in position, going 3, 2, 1, go. Really pulling the shoulder blades together. Everything's coming up into our pockets. Elbows tight to our side. Strong hinge position. We don't want to let our back round here. Everything's staying nice and strong. Chest is up. Good. Going back to our side plank. This time we're on our right-hand side. We got 10 seconds. Get ourselves down into position. Elbows directly below our shoulder. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up, hips forward. Nice strong position. Squeezing everything nice and tight, making sure those hips are forward so they're not sinking back behind you. Nice straight line from our heels up to our head. Make sure our chest is pointed forward the whole time. We don't want to be facing the floor or the ceiling. Everything's going straight ahead. 6 more seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Good. 1 round down. 2 more to go. Gonna get right back into it on this one. If you need a little extra rest, you can pause it, but we're gonna get right back into our squat and press out. In 3, 2, 1. Go with the backpack this time. Go. I cheated that one. Make sure you press out, cut back, and then up. So that weight or that bag is going down and then back in. 3, 2, 1, time. Going back to our side plank on the left side. We got 10 seconds. 5 seconds in position. Go to 3, 2, 1, go. Good, holding there. I know 30 seconds is a long time. Make sure we're really trying to squeeze this bottom side oblique. Keeping those hips up. Halfway through. We got 15 more seconds on this one. Keeping everything nice and strong. Keep those hips high and forward. Really squeeze. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. Going back to our rows. I'm going to switch it up this time. Go to my band. Stepping on that band. Nice hinge through my back. 3, 2, 1. Go. Remember, pulling everything into our pockets. So that band or those weights are coming up to our hip. Back stays nice and straight. Hips are back. 10 more seconds. And time. Gonna go to our right side plank. Got 10 seconds. In position, ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, everyone should be nice and warm by now. Keeping those hips up, squeezing that oblique. Make sure our shoulder's in a good position so we don't feel any weird pain through that shoulder joint. If we do, make sure we adjust. Almost there, we got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax. It's 2 rounds down. We got 1 more to go on this, guys. Gonna keep it going here. Not gonna give too much extra rest in between. Get ourselves back on our feet. Last round on this one. Going back to our squat and press out. This time I'm gonna use my gallon simple green, kind of give you some improv here. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Send those hips nice and down. Trying to get those legs parallel to the floor. Knees pressing out over the toes the whole time. Got 10 more seconds. And time. I kind of shortcutted that last one. Don't be lazy like me. Got 10 more seconds. Going back to our left side plank. On the ground. 5 seconds. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Holding it nice and tight for a full 30 seconds. Trying not to let those hips drop or fall back. Everything's nice and strong. Squeezing that whole core nice and tight. Everything's locked in. Halfway through. Keep holding on the last 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Relax. 15 seconds. We're going back to our rows. Let's grab whatever we're using for those. I'm going to go with the dumbbells this time. 5 seconds. I'm going to get my hips back into that row position in 3, 2, 1. Go. Elbows are staying nice and close to my sides. Pulling those weights into my pockets. Nice strong back the whole time. 15 seconds left, so we're halfway through this last set. Keep it going. A few more reps. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Got one more side plank on the right side. 10 seconds. Get ourselves ready. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Last one. Make sure we're squeezing everything tight. Make sure that chest is pointed forward so I'm showing off the logo on my shirt the whole time. Again, not letting anything dip towards the floor or the ceiling. Everything staying perpendicular to the floor. Halfway through. Just under 15 seconds left. Keep everything nice and tight. Keep those hips up and forward. Really trying to squeeze our core the whole time. Almost done. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good, guys. That's our second block out of the way. Everyone should be feeling nice and warm. Your legs and core should be feeling a little fatigued by now, hopefully. Or maybe that's just because I did heavy squats and lunges yesterday. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But hopefully you guys are feeling pretty good so far. All right, guys. So, last little bit of fun for you guys here. Going to be going Tabata format, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for the last bit. We're going to go twice through this progression. So, you'll be starting off with either a split squat or a rear foot elevated, also called a Bulgarian split squat if we have equipment available. So, for the Bulgarian split squat, I'm just putting my toes up on a bench or a step on your couch, on a low chair if possible. If not, we can just go normal split squat on these. So for the standard split squat, we'll start with our left leg forward. Very similar to our lunge, but back leg staying in place so we're not stepping on each one. For these, I want to think about leaning forward a little bit. I'm really trying to get through my glutes on this one, so I don't want to stay really upright. I want to angle forward, so I'm really making this hip dominant, really hitting that glute. So I'm here, leaning forward, going down and up for 20 seconds. Again, if we have the equipment, do the same thing. The top of our foot up on a box, a bench, a step, whatever we have available. If you have stairs in your house, put your foot up on a stair if you want. Just the toes on there. We don't need our whole foot or shit on there. Just the toes. Same thing. I'm gonna go 20 seconds on one side. After those, so we're gonna do the left side of the Bulgarian split squat. Then we're coming up to a reverse lunge. So full body's extended. My hands here, you can't see them because of the box, but my hands are pointed towards my body. They're not back like this. So hands are on the floor. Get set up so you guys can see. Hands looking towards the ceiling. Hips are up. Nice straight line from my heels to my head. Same thing like our plank, but we're working the back side of our body. After that, we're gonna do the Bulgarian split squats or the RFE split squats on my right leg. So the left leg's up on the box, right foot's on the floor. Same thing, I'll show you without the box so you can see. I'm here. Again, leaning forward, I really want to get through that glute. So when I come up, I'm extending my hips all the way. So it's here. Nice extension. We're going nice and quick. One right into the next. All right, so left side split squat, then a reverse plank, then a right side split squat. Last one, we're just going glute bridges. So feet on the ground, head relaxed, arms are at our side, driving our knees out a little bit. Nice and quick, nice tight squeeze at the top on those. All right, so it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, going twice through that whole series. Gonna set a timer and we'll get started. All right, guys, so we're starting right foot up on the box or just right foot behind us. Going 20 seconds with that left leg working to start off with. All right, in position, going 3, 2, 1. Left leg and go. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame here. Keep going, driving that left leg for 20 seconds. Leaning forward, really working through our hip, not stressing that knee. Got 5 more seconds. Good, and switch, 10 seconds rest. Going into that reverse plank. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Getting those hips up, heads looking up. Hold that position, hips are up the whole time. Nice straight line from my heels to my head. Holding that for 10 more seconds. Squeezing those glutes to hold the hips up the whole time. Squeezing our core. Heads looking directly up. 3, 2, 1. And relax. 10 seconds. We're going back to our Bulgarian split squat on the other side. This time our left foot's up on the box, right leg's working. Going in 3, 2, 1. Go. 10 more seconds. And time. We got 10 seconds. We're going to our glute bridge. 5 seconds. Ready? Backs on the mat in 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice tight squeeze at the top. Squeezing as hard as we can. Keep it going, 5 seconds. And relax, 10 seconds. Going into our second round. So right foot's back up on that box, working the left leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, 10 seconds, back to our reverse plank. 5 seconds, ready in 3, 2, 1, hips up. Keeping that position nice and strong the whole time. There for 20 seconds. Heads looking towards the ceiling, not bending our neck. Got about 5 seconds left, keep it up. And relax. Going back to our split squat. This time left foot's up, right leg's working. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure we're leaning forward, getting that stretch through our hip, not through our knee, which feels in our glute the entire time. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Last one, last set of glute bridges. 5 seconds, back on the floor. Go to 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. And time. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you got a good workout out of that. Hopefully everything's feeling good, and hopefully you're able to kind of scrounge up some materials to use for this if you don't have weights. That's all we got for you today. Gonna have some more mobility work coming up for you on Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks.